Okay, this one.
Are you taking?
Here, yeah, I'm just trying to film this. Okay, you're good. First one, pull catch, deadlift style with the legs. It's all about the first movement of the legs, the first pull with the legs. That movement as fast and as strict as we can, getting these quads fully locked out. Quads and glutes suck up tight as we come up tall. Once we get to here, we just switch the hands to the catch position. Be as strong as we can in the quads. Lock them out at the top. Just give me 8 reps. That's all day. You got it. Perfect. Yeah. It's like you've done this once before. Nice, bro. Good pop. Good pop. Right there. I'd say we 44 at least, probably the 53 to be honest. That one's strong. That'll just be the cardio in the circuit that'll get you more than the strength of your legs.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
No problem. It was good though. It was nice. It's almost kind of like that vertical swing kind of action.
Well, that changed in the kettlebell, in seeing the video of the difference in driving, the idea of, it's like this foot motion, tackling or
Sprinting, anything.
anything. So as you're
Triple
doing it,
extension.
anything you can get the kids to drive
This
their hips
is,
through.
you fucking got it.
Well, we
You
might as
got
well
it.
train that way, right?
You got it. And let's go 2 legs heavy to build the muscle and strength for it. And then let's build 1 leg for the mobility aspect, because we're not doing this all day, jumping around with 2 legs. We're on 1 leg. So we gotta drive through on the 1 leg. But that's exactly right, bro. Work the big strength power movements in hip extension, and then work the long range of motion stuff. That hurdle step, that's the prep for that, getting you safe in that base. It's perfect, bro. Number 2, I want to say was clean. Single arm swing clean, push up, half a million up top. Okay. This one's a swing clean.
Okay.
So this one's a single arm clean, just like here, but here we've got the clean. And then once we get to right here, and that bell is just in front of the balls, we initiate the high pull action as we rotate to catch the bell. You want to make sure not to let it come all the way down to you and bang. Punch up into it to soften the blow. Come up into it quickly, and then it'll actually land soft. You won't even feel it on the forearm once you figure that out and get into that groove with it. Just for shits, give me 5 each side. If that feels good, then give me another 5 each side. Just practice reps. Practice the full hike and everything. Start in your swing, 5 of them, and then swing back to the floor. Hike, swing clean, 5 reps, and then hike to the floor. Good, and then rack it to the floor. Finish that exactly the same way that we did the swing. Hike, floor.
Okay.
Hike, swing, always with a fast movement under load. And if that bell is making contact with the body, it is part of the rep. You are on with technique, start to finish. A great strength coach, I love this line, just simply put, set the kettlebell down like a professional.
Okay.
just says it so well like that. Like, you're focused that rep. That's part of the technique that I want you to master. That's part of something that you get excited about is, oh, I set it down weightlessly. That was perfect technique on the way down, which means I'm present and working flow state, and I'm economically efficient with my movement, so I'm not overloading my low back unnecessarily. Yanking, banging, slick, real nice the whole time.
I will do that. So when my natural swing is arm up, and then I changed it 2 reps in to keep the. Is it my shoulder supposed to be tight here, or elbow? Same as like I had
a little bit, yeah, because that bell's gonna get heavier, and if it's loose on the arm and you're coming underneath, you're gonna start to lose the position. You still want to be tight. You're in a box. This is compressed all the way through. That's part of it. It's not about being glued. Don't let it be loose though. There's tension in the line to distribute the force optimally. I have one more cue for you. There's only one more thing for you. That is a rotational component with the wrist and the bell, which is more important when it gets heavier, because again, if you're swinging an 80, that starts to really hurt the wrist and bang on the joints.
Okay.
And so notice my position versus your position in the wrist only. This is you. The bell goes up, over.
Yep.
Flips over. Mine spins and rolls lightly onto the wrist. Okay. So that way, all of that inertia from the slack line coming back around is eliminated, because we keep the
How are you doing?
the radius close. So instead of the bell going this way, my wrist turns it over this way. So it's like, the easiest analogy would be like when you're opening a jar, turn the jar open when you're coming out.
Okay, but without the bell in your hand.
This is how I cue it.
On your right hand.
This is how I cue it. Thumb in
Yep.
to thumb out.
To thumb out.
Yep.
Okay. That's gonna be a transition.
And the bell will rotate around instead of flip around. And it feels, go ahead and practice there, but you'll know how it almost feels, it's harder to do with a lighter bell than it is with an easier bell.
Yep.
So you don't get as much of that centrifugal force. That's right, yep. It'll feel a little wonky at first, but yeah. And that's where the coming up to catch it too, rotate it around and then softly move up into the bell to catch it. Yep.
Seems to put more torque.
Because you're really cranking back here. Your arm position is here when you're finishing. I want your arm position to be here when you finish, just like a rack position.
It's a weird.
So instead of being out, that's really uncomfortable. It's like arm wrestling and you're losing and you're like, ow, that doesn't feel good. You're right on the center line. Rest it on the chest. There, you're going right down the middle.
And now, when you drop it,
Watch the bell
it's
with
still
your eyes.
I'm still flipping.
No, it'll flip a little. That's fine. It's just you're adding rotation to minimize the radius, minimize the centrifugal force.
Yeah.
But follow this line
Yeah.
right down. Watch your hand visually as your aiming stick. Don't let your hand deviate. Punch it straight out from just off center from my sternum. Punch it out, pull it back in. Yep.
But I'm used to that flip. It's a habit.
Yeah, it's okay, but that's the stress on the elbow right there. It's almost like this is the other cue to teach it early, is more of an underhand swing. Just do this. Underhand swing, curl it. Yep. There we go.
That puts all of it right here.
Because you got to get the rotation part now too. We're segmenting
Where does
it.
it sit on yours?
Right there. Yeah, you build up Wolf's Law, you adapt. Stress over time. Instead of letting it keep back, you roll your knuckles forward into the bell. And it presses uncomfortably against the bone, but it locks in there so it doesn't bang. Yeah.
Oh, balls.
But you're not ripping on it, it's a soft catch, your hand is open.
Alright, well this is going to be an adjustment.
Yeah, for sure. It's okay. Still, the other way looked fine too, it just heavy over time. Let's clean those mechanics up as we go. Single arm clean. Push up. Just a regular old push up. Nothing fancy here. I've seen your push ups are good enough for me. All the way down. Chest touches. Keep that nice position. Number 4. How do you do this one? Is a demo. This one is a half kneeling up chop. Now for this guy, knee down is the side we're going down to. One place, buddy. Okay, so you can hold the bell. This is the typical way to hold it for this one. It's the analogy I like is you're dumping a bucket of water over your shoulder. Scoop. Throw it. I'm keeping, just like that half kneeling position, I'm keeping this really tight, and I'm working anti-rotation. I don't want my ribcage to rotate. The variation we'll do in the next phase, I'll have you rotate. But for now, we're keeping the midline. On this side, I'm squeezing this way. On this side, I'm squeezing this way to keep this whole core line super tight, vertical down the center line. And this one, you're going to get a good rhythm like a kettlebell swing. You'll really start to feel that swing, toss, swing, toss.
And you said hold it
Upside down with the cannonball above you. Yes, you got it, just like that, yep. Yep. And the longer you get your arms away from the body, the longer the moment arm, the more the torque, the harder it gets. The more you can get out of it just by lengthening the arms. Yep. Even a little less rotation from the rib cage. More arms, less rib cage. Don't let your sternum point move left to right. There you go. Just moving the arms left to right without twisting the rib cage as much. Yep, reach all the way left, all the way right, a little bit further away from the body. There you go. Same thing, we'll come down to the right, reach further away from the body. There you go. Don't lock your arms away. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now squeeze this side in, this side in. Zip up that midline. Do it again. Long your arms, reaching away. There we go. Good, good, good. Midline squeezed. Good, same the other side. Now you're going to drive down from this side in, and this side's going to drive this way. So long arms reach away over here. Reach that other way from the body. There you go. There you go. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. 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 Good. There we go. Good. Yeah, squeeze it in towards the midline from the sides. There you go. Down to the left, away from the body. There, that reach. One more. Yes. Yep. Good. Those ones are epic, especially when you get tired, because all the huffing and puffing, these expiratory inhalation muscles fatigue, and then you gotta brace them and hold them there while you're huffing and puffing. So that can be a good challenge. Okay, so 10-15. Let's roll through this 2 times, and then we'll just look at finishers. Pull catch is the first one. I'm gonna try. Let's just go with the 44. We'll start you in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We'll go 30 on here. Now we've got the swing clean. Push up, push up. Great legs, bro. Three, 2, 1, rest.
That's nice.
I would say use the blue. Yeah. This is also noteworthy, one of the most complex exercises to learn, so don't worry about it being perfect in the beginning. It's going to take 1,000 reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Turn. I'm okay with that variation too, just as that bell gets heavier, that's going to be a lot of bang. As long as it's not hurting any joints, though, but 10 seconds. Push that belly away from the body at the top. Find that nice sparking line. 3, 2, 1. Swim it. Rack it.
No.
Push up number 3.
Push up.
Up chop number 4, yep. Just 30 seconds of nice, slow, strong, good push-ups. Chest touches. You want to try to get the chest and balls to touch at the same time.
Yes, sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Poof, weed all day. Yep, buddy. Yep, buddy. Perfect reps. Perfect reps. Perfect reps. Let's go. Nice. Nice. 10 seconds. More. It's fucking solid, dude. Really nice one. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Up chop to finish this off. Or right knee down. Toss it over the right, left shoulder. I feel like this one's pretty good for weight, yeah?
I don't know what the hell I'm doing here,
Yeah.
so we'll figure it out.
Yep. As you get more comfortable, you'll be able to add the speed to increase the intensity of it as well. But it's a bigger weight. 3, 2, 1, go. Other way. Down right, up left, down right, up left. There you go. Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh, we don't want to do it like reach it more that way. There you go. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. There you go. Good. Yep. Now you can add a little bit more speed. Looks great. We got 10 seconds. There you go. Yep. Yep. Nice, buddy. Good. Glutes and core all zipped up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. You're going to take a minute on the clock. Good luck, guys. Yeah. Where at when you're up here or down here?
There we go.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You can
So,
play around with that angle.
what am I on?
Pole catch back up to the top.
Good
Get
job.
another 30 seconds rest. You want to try the 53 here or go with 44?
53.
Okay, we'll keep this one, and then you can play around with that one if you want to go up or not. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Perfecto, bro. Yeah,
What am I at?
single one.
Single arms.
Yeah, you got it. Go left arm this time.
Oh.
Three, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Rest and
Okay, what now?
push up. Up jump. Alright, clean is the one that I want you to practice the most, just as far as technique. Yeah, buddy. Great. Three, two, one, rest. Last one up top. Back knee down this time. Wait for you over here to the left. Yeah. More try to find my hands over here. There you go. There you go. Nice. Rest, nice. Okay, time check. We're pretty close. 10:24. Okay. I just want to show you these finishers. This is something that we can always talk about from now till then.
Yeah.
Anytime during this phase we can add these in, but 20 on, 10 off Tabata style.
Yeah.
2 sets the first 2 weeks, 3 sets the next 2 weeks. So you 2 minutes, 2 sets each side,
Yes, sir.
4, 6, 8, 10 sets. Workout 1, the finisher, is a single arm clean. And so just what we were doing, but instead of the swing, you go dead stop from the floor. Okay, that's the first one. And you'll go left, right. Day 2. You'll see this in the app, just wanted to mention. High pull, it's a dead stop. It's a pull catch, but we don't stop and catch it. It's just a pull, high pull.
High
Yeah, pull, catch. We're just doing a pull. So it's kind of like a pull catchy, that's kettlebell swinging pull catch. And then last one, single arm front squat overhead press, one of my favorites. Okay, so you'll just have a couple sets of those.
Yeah.
Tabata at the end. Did one more, the last stretch. Again, this will be in there, you'll be able to see it, but workout 2. Workout 1. Yeah, the other cool down. You can do this anywhere, but optimally you have a bench or something, couch, chair to put your leg up on.
Okay.
It's a way to stretch the hamstring without putting a lot of pressure on the low back.
Okay.
And just make sure we keep a soft bend in this hamstring and only elevate it as high as you have the range of motion. If it's too high, you gotta pick your leg up and put it down, it's too much. Then at a point we can add the complexity of pails, rails, and start to add the active into that. But we can talk more on that. Just make sure that's all good.
Okay.
You're good, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Greatly appreciate it.
Of course.
Seriously.
I'm gonna upload the rest of these YouTubes so that way you've got the ability to